Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. This is Vegas Postman. Hope everybody's having a great day. Today we're going to jump back into some Crimson Desert. I am really enjoying this game. If you were to go on the initial reviews, the initial, thoughts on the game, you'd be missing out on, in my opinion, one of the greatest games that have come out in the most recent years. So let's jump into the game and we'll have some discussion on it. And I can give you my personal opinion. You may agree or disagree. You're entitled to that, obviously. So, all right. This game is such a collection of other great mechanics from other games, and I wouldn't even say that they stole them because you really can't patent a mechanic. It's kind of like Nintendo tried to patent the Pokeball, capturing a creature with a ball or some form of a mechanic. You can't do that. So, obviously you can take systems that, are very popular in games and meld them all together into one game. And that to me is what makes this game great. It's taken a lot of my favorite games and consolidated the mechanics into one game. You have life skills, you have fishing, you have, in a light way, base modification and doing things like that. Red Dead Redemption, it has, the bounties and, bringing them back for payment or certain things like, the horse riding and the, things like that. So, right, let's see where we are. Okay. So this is my first time. I actually logged off the game last night, and you do stay exactly where you are when you log off. I was unsure of that if it was going to bring me back to a, my nearest point to where, you teleport. But, I did a little bit of venturing out. I solved this ancient ruins, got the crescent here. So you can see I really haven't done much. I've done a little bit around, Hernand and things like that, but I haven't even, done a lot of the faction quests or things. I'm just going out and looking for, POIs and, what can I find? What can I get? What is there to do? And I, maybe find a new upgrade or some resources that I might be able to use in crafting and things like that. So it's just visually, the game is stunning. I do have a few qualms about Cliff's movement. He still kind of feels like he's stuck in mud, but I would prefer that as opposed to having the character feel floaty, if that makes sense. But maybe a little bit more lightning on his movement and action. It seems like there's still a slight delay from the controller input to what he does. In a very similar vein that Red Dead Redemption does too. I mean, that game was notorious for that. But what it does do is it allows you to have a more methodical approach to what you're trying to accomplish, and especially with the, like, say, the the precision jump and the things like that. That right there takes some of the frustration out, especially when you're trying to do jumping puzzles or get to a certain area that you haven't really been able to get to. And I haven't come across any jumping puzzles like that, but I'm sure they're going to be there. Otherwise, they wouldn't have put such a mechanic in the game. So we are in a new area right now, so I want to do a little more exploration up this way. Then I'm going to warp back to camp and start doing some more things in Hernand. So, oh, you want some of this?
You're nothing but prey to me. I'll claim your hide as my trophy. Stop! Told you all I know. To be hunted by prey.
is a new area, and I might be over leveled for where I'm at. Since these guys seem to have guns. Ooh, is that a trap? So I went to go tie the guy up, but apparently he. So I imagine that was a bounty, or will be a bounty later on in the game. These guys with the guns are extremely annoying. Just doing chip damage to me. You're safe, gentlemen. I don't know why it doesn't give me the prompt to untie them, but they eventually do themselves. I don't know if it's because I'm in an area that I shouldn't be because I'm, over leveled. But I know the characters in the game are they're not tied to your level. The character of your enemies are tied to the region. So usually when I just come on, let's go. Ooh, what is this?
You've done me a great service.
So with the character's level being tied to the region, it's more it's more like, oh well, you shouldn't be in this area. But as far as knowing that, I don't really know how there is a way to to Warren Ring. Okay, so with the steal mechanic, it's you have to run out of the area once you steal it. So if that's a new ring, does that ring have any powers? Is that that's something I can equip? Because I don't have a lot of rings. That one is equipped. So they're both the same. One ring, one ring. Okay, so there is no level for those. Lease. That is almost like the the hunting mechanic and everything in Red Dead Redemption. So it'll highlight either fast travel points or certain things to unlock when you hold both of your bumper buttons. And it's also used to blind enemies or to start fires. You can see how you can focus it, and then if there's something dry around that you can set fire to. Ooh, what is that up there? I really enjoy the exploration in the game. I find myself not using my horse. Who are these big boys? Right now my move repertoire isn't very diverse either since I just started the game, but I can definitely see how certain people were frustrated with the complexity of the game and oh my god, how many moves does it have and this and that. And, you basically have your move set, which is just done by modifiers on your right bumper. So if you just tap your light attack button on your shoulder. That's your attack, but if you hit that and Y, you see how you do that quick stab forward, or a lunge forward, or
Getting tired of your shit.
the only thing is I'm not used to block being on the opposite shoulder button for most melee swords type games that I play. So it's kind of trying to knock that tower down.
Time to trim the fat. You want walk after this? Time to trim the fat.
Okay. gather here. I have a shovel? I think I do. I have a shovel? Yes, I do. Gotta be something good here, right? They wouldn't just make this for nothing. Great hammer. Oh no, inventory is full. How did that? Oh, here are some things. Spirit. I'll use up some things. I don't know how important these bugs are. I think they're very important, you know. But I'm pretty sure as you are able to craft more and more foods, they will replace it. So I'm just trying to look at the ones that are. Spirit plus 3. Now, is that a permanent buff? Because that one doesn't say a time limit. Like, you see how some of them say max health for 1 minute. Some of them are timed and some of them are not. So is that just adding to my overall stats? If anybody knows and can put it down in chat, that'd be great. That way, I'll just eat them all, pretty much, basically. I've got to sell all these documents. These documents are just taking up space. I've already used a lot of them, especially recipes and bounty notices. I've got to clear those out. Got a lot of artifacts I need to complete the challenges to do. And I've just recently found the witch, so now I can actually put in a Abyssgear into my weaponry. I've already done that with one of the weapons I have, my halberd. Put in there. Destruction 1. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to go back to camp soon, and as soon as I find a nearby spawn point, I will head back to camp and dump some of this stuff off. I have a lot of furniture items and things like that. Took me a while to figure out that if you hold A when you're on a pouch, instead of just opening one, you can just hold down A and then go to open all. Instead of clicking through each and every one of them. Now, let me look at the stats on these hammers. I imagine they're very slow, but the damage is probably through the roof. "17 attack, 20 attack," but that's at the unequipable. Wonder why that is. Sells for $1, sells for $2. So I'll sell the Becker and I'll keep the bone pit. I'll throw that into storage. Let's continue on here. Basic weapons.
I never liked your kind.
How did they respawn? Didn't I liberate this already? cocaine can't mechanic from, Red Dead. Telling me up, now it's telling me down. Gotta be missing something in here. That was it. Where did that pop us out? Okay. Deep Fog Basin. that what I think it is? The upgradable that I need for my weapon? I do believe so. Wow, I just kind of stumbled on that one, right? Oh no, I thought it might have been Bloodstone. Okay. That's okay, it's still a new material. Yeah, if you're expecting to play this game and you know, get through it in like, you know, a weekend or that is not going to happen. I've heard rumors of just the story taking 200 and something hours, so. I mean, I've actually seen videos of people spending upwards of 500 hours in the game. Okay, so I got some garnet. That's a new material. We'll find out what that's used for. What territory am I in? House of Lenford. Ooh, you know what I need? I need a lot of marigold for the pills, to make the pills, now that I have that recipe. You can find that recipe right at the initial starting area, right with the large bridges that you cross. Over on the left-hand side, you go into the cave, right where the witch is, right there. And obviously the witches are used to imbue your weapons and gear with abyss artifacts. Let's see. I wonder if this is hostile territory. Okay, so I've got to kill 5 enemies with coal. Don't have that yet, so I have all these Abyss artifacts to unlock, but I haven't done a lot of the challenges. Assassinate 5 enemies at night. Only jackals. Slide down 50 meters. Okay, that's right. Done. With a one-handed sword. Okay, so I've got to get a one-handed sword to do that one. There's so many challenges in this game. Defeat 3 enemies in 2 out of 3. See, I've done this one, but for some reason, I don't know if it is only required to be in Hernand, because it seems to be stuck at 2 of 3. I noticed that last night.
Steady.
Wish there was a way to compare statistics on items, like before like picking up. No, I want to keep the critical rate. Okay, you know what? Let's just head back to Hernand. I have so much to do in this starting territory. I don't want to get too ahead of myself. I need to increase my inventory. I need to do more favors, catch more targets. Should I kick him?
Please, make sure our comrades are safe. I'm counting on you, Cliff.
I know, you want me to do MSQ stuff, but I don't want to do MSQ stuff. That's... whatever that is over there. So for quests. Journal, right? Faction quests, is that it? Greymanes. Oh, I never attained that artifact from that? Really? Where was that? That was the one up in the sky, right? The very first one? No notification, notification. Destruction 2. So, destination, and we fast travel later. Start knocking off some of these house quests.
You thought this would be easy. Pulling your blades on us was a mistake. I'll make you regret it.
See, now I should be able to defeat these guys.
Let's end this. Here comes your reckoning. Northern filth. You don't belong here. You worthless curs. You worthless curs. Running's on your foot.
Dude. Dude, okay, we get it with the stun lock. We get it. We understand what you're doing here. You just keep sending, like, insane amounts of dudes. Give me my good weapon. We don't want to cooperate. We'll do it the hard way, boys.
You'll be spitting blood in a moment. You influenced by blow. Even a single idea what you are.
I knew that was gonna happen.
I'll show you how things are done around here.
See, for a game that wants you to focus on combat, they sure do a shitty job of having you focus on a single character, right? Like if I'm supposed to be parrying and doing these things, how am I doing these things when, you know, I have, you know, just too many fucking characters around me? Okay. How do I hire you? You kind of help me out there, at least by taking some aggro off of me. Where you come from, dude? See, when it's one character, the combat is great. You know, when you're completely surrounded and everybody's aggroing you, you have no way to use the lock-on function because as soon as you lock on a character in front of you, you're now getting attacked from behind, and I'm sure you can see what what I'm talking about when. Let's go into our inventory and open up all those pouches that we had because they are just wasting inventory space. If I could tell the game one thing to do is stop having to open pouches when you get them. Just immediately open them. It's only money anyway. It's not adding any new mechanic into the game or anything of value. Want that axe? It looks better than mine. So I'm guessing he is somewhere down here. Cave system. chasing that. Okay. New resource at least.
There's good days and bad days. That's just how life is. You just live and get by. Yeah, maybe I'm missing something. Apprehend the outlaw, like it says right there, but he's not right there. So we'll just chalk that up to he's not here right now. You know what I do want to do actually? I want to upgrade my character and use my skills. A lot of points to spend. Where's the echo? So we need keen senses level 3 and / level 3. What is / that one, that one, oh, finding /
Slash is level 3. Census has to be. One more. Yeah, see, the thing is like you just saw me do a whole bunch of like shield bust things. Okay, so that's the open 20. I mean, am I stupid? Like, why can't I just like open up a menu to look at all of these? What are the prerequisites? You know? Slide down 50 meters. Okay, details. I am stupid then. Don't answer that question, chat. 3 allies. Okay. 20 doors. This is the one that's stuck. I just did that with all that group of dudes. I killed like 3 of them that way. That's why I just went on to my weapon. But it's not doing it. One-handed sword. Okay, so do I have a short sword? One-handed sword. Sword of the Wolf.
You'll regret this. You get
Oh, you're enemies now? I thought you guys were fooling me. Your dots weren't red 2 seconds ago, but now all of a sudden.
not walking away from this cunt. I don't lose to the likes of you. I don't want your sort. You'll show from your blood. Hold it! your sort. Let's show this chatzer what an old bastard can do.
Stop running around him and fucking run at him, you dickhead. The fuck, man? Fucking jank-ass control. Finally, there we go. Finally. My God. Can only be used while standing still. Was I not standing still or something? Am I not standing still? Like, what the fuck is going on? This game is so great at times, but so fucking jank, dude. Now, artifact obtained. So now we can go back to our skills. And we should have enough to... Keen senses needed to be level 3. We're going to take off that faction quest. What's it? Track. Get rid of that. Toggle tracking. Off for some reason. He is not being able to be found. Let's go to MSQs. Howling Hill. Rumors at the Sawmill. 700 yards. That Let's go back to camp and store items first. I have a lot of inventory.
You know what I want to do first, actually? Just do my inventory loadout and switch back now that I've completed that sword thing. What did I buy? Let's see. That gives me a level 2 crit rate. That Lambert is way better. And now we can put all the stuff that I don't want away. No, you know what? We can sell that. We'll put that away. Put Wando away. Put that one away. So we can do crafting, we'll put away a lot of the ores. Timber, the short hair, the hide, the cloth. Fleece, yep, small bone. Wool. Another. With one torch. Stuff we can sell, that's food. Pills. Yeah, I don't need a potato or a pumpkin. Or corn. Or raspberry. All these have been learned, right? I don't know what the packaged and unpackaged goods do, so if anybody does know, you can let me know. Is that a mechanic I just haven't been involved with yet?
Too many folk keep trying to swipe our meat and booze. It's a real problem.
Oh, yep. See, just like Red Dead.
Why carry all those trade goods on you? Just leave them with me.
Oh, so I can donate this stuff instead of... Okay, well, yeah, we'll donate that. That doesn't have... Nope, not going to be using that. Not going to be using that. Not going to be using that. I have no idea if I'm doing something good or bad.
I just love organizing and sorting out everything. I just love organizing and sorting out everything. You could fatten the camp's funds through a bit of trading. I'll be here if you need me.
Oh, what's this? This is new.
How long till the shift's over? Payday comes, I'm getting a proper ale. Earned that much.
If you're slow, you're just a tool for someone sharper.
Is there anybody I can do commerce in? This is where I fought that first guy.
What's wrong?
It's good to cross paths again. Would you follow me a moment? Have you been keeping well? As always, I've got matters gnawing at me. I was considering asking again for your assistance. Lately, bandits have been targeting our trade sites. I have reason to believe there's a traitor within the guild. Another follower of the Hornsplitter, no doubt. But I'd imagine they'll try to cover their track. Once they suspect they're a suspect. If you're willing, would you be able to handle the interrogation? Your interrogations will draw everyone's eyes, while I investigate the bandits.
All right.
I have great faith in you.
there's a book over here I want to check out. Is that something I need to give to the, Okay, so that's back for the blacksmith. Oh, so that's the reboss mechanic. Okay. I was wondering what that was.
A Greymane, living off day wages. Who'd have thought?
Luke? Ronald?
Oh, Cliff! I knew they couldn't kill you.
Even after those blackbeard bastards swore up and down you were dead.
You believe them, did you?
We've been chasing rumors of you since that day. Truth be told, I nearly gave up more than once.
Aye, but you didn't.
I didn't let him know. Huh? But if you're here, then does that mean...
Aye. There's a camp where we've been gathering.
without us? That's not a party unless we're there. Just a bunch of dull bastards, huh?
Aye, now it's a proper Greymane revival. Tell you what, we'll head over.
We've kept them waiting long enough.
Hey, hopefully they're gonna do something at the camp, like maybe open up alchemy or food cooking or something. Okay, so now it's logging all the stuff that I gave. So I had to get to a certain level in the camp and find them to be able to open that. also don't like how it keeps switching your
Map. I want everything on all. I want to see everything, all objectives at all time. Like right there, it was just like I looked at it and then I'm like, well, where's the fast travel? And then, you know, it reset the objective back to. Okay. So there's side missions that can be completed without. Funds. Okay. Select a stronghold on the map, then press Y to view its details. How does he not meet the...
Well, look who it is.
Okay, so it takes time and you're free to do whatever you know what, I'm actually going to rest. 12 hours or
Greetings.
67%. So it's going to take roughly 18 hours to complete that task. I need to start doing a lot of hunting so I can get provisions.
Royal trade's the best way to make coin. Why carry all those trade goods on you? Just leave them with me. Come back when you've more stuff to leave with me.
Clear soup. Okay, so I need lots more grains. Grains and tough meat. Alright, let's go hunting for a little bit. Then I'll log off, go touch some grass. Take care of some stuff. Arrow, I could always use those. Is that a pack or bundle of arrows? So I'm wondering if can I carry this deer like in Red Dead, and it's a larger take. See if I can take this over to the camp. I
don't remember seeing any kind of prompt though to no, that would be it. No. Oh wow. These levels of clear soup. I remember watching somebody said it's good, but I didn't know it was that good. Huh. You know what? Let's make 5 grilled meat too. Okay, so if we go back to town, right? And we go back to Smith. Sure. Oh, that's right. I keep forgetting we can buy resources too. Yes, I've already fought him. We'll just head up back into town. I want to give that Smithy the book. Although I don't know if I should be giving it to, you know, my camp. I don't know if it's independent. Like, do you independently level each Smithy? Or is it just an overall game aspect? Ouch. Stupid. We have a helmet that regens.
very easy to get overwhelmed and try to do too much. You know, I was trying to, you know, constantly. See, like I just see that and I'm like, oh, distraction. Oh, that's that shit that fucks me up. That's not it. How would I get in there? Like, can you give me a fucking hint? Lion's Path of Return. What the fuck would I do with that?
Am I just not able to access this right now? Like... I don't get it. Like, this is the starting area, like... Oh, I didn't want to do it that way. See, it shakes and it moves, but it's not breaking. Maybe I just don't have the proper... You know what I could do? Let me see if maybe I just don't have my proper level on whatever that was that Axiom fucking push thingy is. Oh, it's not force. Force palm. Oh, I need 2 to get it to max level. I think I bet it probably needs to be a level 3. Okay. Let's keep going. Yada yada yada. Yeah. You burned me. Let's go back to our smithy. We'll continue on with what we had. At least we know that's there now.
All right, mate.
How fares your day?
This is for you.
Much appreciated. The master of the anvil stands before you.
So I need... Once I get bloodstones, then I can start really upgrading the gear. I have copper. Large bone. And I need to find bloodstone. I have ore and copper because I put them in my storage, but... I'm wondering how far bloodstone is because... Pieces gives me a little more defense. Cannot be refined. So is he just not skilled enough to be able to refine it? Because I haven't been able to put anything into this plate armor. So I'm wondering if leveling the smithies is a requirement to make sure that they're intelligent enough to refine the material that they're working on.
This forge has restored many fine blades. If the song of the forge calls, return whenever.
So, what else would he want to be gifted? Increasing trust by 0. Okay, so a lot of these items. No, he only seeks knowledge from the books. Can I give him like wine or something? Hey, buddy. Yeah, these mats are no good.
All my weapons are crafted with care.
Write his letter. Don't you notice that one? Okay, so that should free up some inventory space. There we go for next time. Rising Torrent. Would that be useful to place? No, I think I'm going to hang on to that for extraction. Just because I don't know which way my build is going to go. None of this stuff is high value items. I don't have any more documents. Okay, cool. So I'm just starting
Hey, mighty
into the,
blade, remember me when your blade grows dull.
you know, the abyss. Anything I can gift this woman that she wants? No, I don't want to fucking arm wrestle.
The village is quite lively these days. I'm off for a stroll around the neighborhood.
All are welcome under my roof. Everyone needs a rest from time to time. All are welcome under my roof. Safe travel.
Okay, so now that means what? That I should have examine. Knowledge. Knowledge. So that should all be cleared out of my inventory right now, right? So who wants this? Okay, that's the log for tracking down.
Any time's right for a fresh pint.
Satisfying grilled meat. Give me
Rest
all
up
of
now.
that.
Here, rest your bones. This is a haven for those. Hope you stop by again soon.
So, there's a question mark here that I don't... Like, am I not understanding? Like, is it upstairs? I thought possibly doing that.
Evil scum!
Yeah, get the fuck out of my way, bitch. Steal from them. Okay, so you said I'm playing a game and I gotta check the hands. Like, what fucking hand is good? Prime pair. Oh, Jesus Christ, is this gonna be like Gwent? Okay, whatever.
Let's get on with it.
Let me have a look.
That was hardly a challenge.
Okay, we're done with that. I never liked Gwent or any of those type of games whatsoever. And it got rid of the marker. That's all I was really interested in.
Coin for a veteran? You! Watch it!
I'll do the same for you someday.
Oh Jesus, how did I miss this? Where's the stitchery lady? She's down here, isn't she?
Oh, I admire your flair for style.
I mean, none of this gear is better than the gear that I have, but I just want to check it
You're
out
sure
and
to
see.
find something fitting here. Oh. I admire your flair for style. Take all the time you need. Don't be a stranger.
Okay, let's go back to the camp and see what we've unlocked here. Got here. What is this? Oh, look at this. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, yeah, now we gotta fill them with souls.
Come on, Cliff. Let's let loose a bit tonight, yeah? Oi, Andrew, the fuck are you doing? Come on, yeah. Did that reed devil just run you through? You're a tough cake, mate. You wanted to leak ale. See that? It's leaking already.
Yeah, that's enough.
Come on, it's fine. Don't you have to take a joke.
I don't like that fucking dude. That dude, since the beginning of the game, has been nothing but a dickhead.
Sick as steel. Ale. Bring me ale. That's my ale. Protects all of you. What's going on? Oh. Blast. It's not my birthday.
These are all bounties. Okay, so this is new to me now, so it appears that, all of the, well, I mean, it's obvious, but I never really took notice that, the symbols are part of each one of the subsets, so everything pertaining to the Children of the Woods would be those. First trial of trust. You know what? We're gonna go do that one. Is that fine timber?
Just a moment, if you will. Can I help you?
You look like my kind of maniac.
Well, you're as civilized as a rook, aren't you?
They seem quite trustworthy. Looked like they knew what they were doing. Our Lord is counting on us. Ah, there you are. The one I spoke of.
This is the one who cleared out the cask house.
Aye, indeed. The Lord's already heard, and he was very pleased.
Is Count Robertson inside?
I'd like to make the introductions right away.
Aye, he's been waiting to meet you. He was delighted to have finally found someone up to the job.
All right.
I believe you can help us a bit more yet. They've been a thorn in our side for far too long now.
There's no need to worry.
Perhaps now he can finally start to rest easy, thanks to you. Good day and all that.
Those wretched bastards will get what's coming to them. Yes. So it was you. You took back my cask house. You certainly look the part. I'll get straight to the point. I've another request for you. If you're willing to take it on, that is.
What's going on?
It's much the same as what you've done already. The same scum you handled before, you see? Some of them are still hanging about at my family's quarry. No idea what they're bloody looking for. Vile curs. What do you say? Chase them off. Help me reclaim my quarry, and you'll get a handsome reward.
All right.
Okay, I think this quarry one, I think this is the one that gives you the upgrade for the mining. So collecting ore, that way, you know, when I bust ore, I have to collect it. I think this gives you the hand drill thing. I'm not sure. Defeat Excavatron. Okay. We can do that. Stealing, gentlemen.
Get out of the area, get out of the area, get out of the area. What are you doing?
Don't let them get away.
Woo! That was close. Okay, that's really it, guys. We're gonna call it here. Hope everybody was enjoying the content. I know it's this game's a little slow, especially in the beginning to when you start learning the game. But I'm really enjoying it. I think it's a good game. Um, I like a lot of the mechanics and systems in it. Some of the stuff, like I was talking about before, some of the combat it needs to be cleaned up. I don't know if it would be better off having less enemies but making them stronger, because you seem to get overwhelmed with directional input, especially on a game that wants you to focus on enemies by you know either holding your block button to zero in on them or hitting down on the D-pad, and then you can focus on single enemies. I'm sure that comes in handy with boss battles, but when you're fighting mobs and things like that, they can just quickly overwhelm you, and you're suddenly find yourself doing strikes in directions that you just don't want to do. But other than that, the slight muddiness of the character movement, I think it's a great game. It looks beautiful. So hope everybody had a good session for just relaxing, chilling out, joining me. I want to thank you again. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. If you didn't, then don't. Might want to think about following the stream for more content. So I will talk to you guys soon. Bye, everybody.